again, and welcome back to Top Story. Joining me in the studio now is Ashley Gapp to talk about a women's march that is happening tomorrow.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, at noon.
Now, who's hosting the march?
Myself, Michelle McCleave Kennedy is not going to be there. She is one of the lead organizers. However, she is going to be away for a commitment.
Okay.
And Tara Maskahevich, Regional 6, she is the regional vice president. And as well, Dawn Monroe is going to be there, as well as Sarah McCleary.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and we're going to have Lisa Vizot is going to be speaking as well.
Awesome. She's a great speaker.
Yes.
You're going to really enjoy it.
And we're going to also have Teresa Binda is going to be doing some drumming.
Oh, terrific.
Yes.
That's always so inspiring, I
Yes.
find, right?
Yes.
Now, Ashley, tell us who you're with, because it's the Sault Ste. Marie District Labor Council is involved with it, but you're with?
Yes. So I am with the Provincial Women's Committee, and that is through OPSU. So that is through Region 6. So I'm the alternate for Region 6. So that is through OPSU.
Okay. So the main mandate behind the walk, what do you want women to come away from the event with?
I want them to feel empowered. I want them to recognize that they're coming together with likewise people, and it's everyone. It's inclusive. We want people to recognize that this is an event that is for equity, inclusivity, and we want people to understand that everyone is welcome in the community.
I think that's a really good point to make, because it's called the Women's March, so I think that some people might think only women can go, but anybody can go. Bring the kids, bring your husband, boyfriend, right?
Right, exactly. And that's what we want people to understand, because there's been some controversy with the Women's National March, which we would like to, clarify. Just because the Canadian March is separate from the National March, and we have branched ourselves away from that.
Right.
Just because we want to let people understand that we are not for anti-Semitism or any kind of anti-racism. And right now, the leaders of that particular branch have been, undergoing some kind of scrutiny for that, and we take that very seriously, those allegations.
Of course.
So right now, we're just the Canadian Women's March has taken themselves away from that, as well as the Global March, and there's been several other marches in the States of that have taken themselves away, and we just want to focus on being inclusive, and we want to let the community know that everybody's welcome. And we want to march for democracy and the equality of everybody's rights, whether it's human rights, civil rights. We want to make sure everybody knows that, and I'm going to use the term for the OPSU. It's the Rainbow Alliance Arc-en-Ciel. It's the TQQ2S community, as well as them, because they're included as well. Everybody, we're all inclusive, and we want everyone to come out and just march for everybody's rights right now.
And you know what? It's also, as I mentioned, good to focus on the fact that you're dealing with so many different rights that we feel that we need to work on, and not just like this isn't just a Me Too style walk. For instance, the Me Too campaign. It's not just about sexual assault against women.
Right, and that's what we're trying to explain. We're kind of taking away we're not taking away from that, but we're branching away from that, and we're going into Sault Ste. Marie's first annual march. This is something that we want to bring to our community. We want to bring forth issues of domestic violence against women. And not even just domestic violence, violence in general.
Violence, right.
Just violence in general, it's broad. And it's a serious issue in Canada that people don't always understand. Human trafficking, that's an issue as well. women's rights in the workplace, which is equal pay and all these other things that we have to do. And it's a broader, it's so many different issues that we come
You're
together.
thinking outside the box, which is awesome, because there are so many different facets to people who need some help to get their rights.
Exactly. And although people might not be there at the march, we're here
Right.
for you to speak. And if you feel like, I know the weather's going to be very cold, but we're there to speak for you. And it's so many issues that we're there to speak for, and we're not focused on that.
Right.
We're not focused on the things that are, the issues that are going on in the States and all that kind
Right.
of stuff. Although we are sensitive to those
You're
issues.
aware of it, but
we're
you're not
aware and
focusing
sensitive.
on that.
That's
right.
correct.
You're not against any of that.
We're not against it.
anything,
We're
right.
aware and we're sensitive to
Right.
it. But we want to make sure that people recognize that this march in Sault Ste. Marie is focused on things that are for our community members. We want to make sure that we're allied together to empower our community members and make change and awareness.
That's awesome. Such a positive. And you know what? If it's chilly out tomorrow, we're expecting it will be. Put a really good toque on and some good boots and mitts and go, because this is such an important event. First annual. Where can we go? Is there a charge?
There is no charge. You can. We're meeting at the front of the courthouse.
Okay.
At noon. There will be myself, Tara, and a few other members that are going to be a little bit earlier, just in case.
Sure.
And then we're going to be moving up to Bruce Street, back down to the social agencies.
Right.
Through down past Terry Sheehan, our MP's office, and then we're going down Elgin Street to our MPP's office, Ross Romano,
Yes.
and then we're going to convene to Shabby Motley, where we're going to have some hot chocolate
Awesome.
to warm up,
That's
and that's
terrific.
on the OFL.
And you know what? I would imagine that would be a nice chance for somebody who did the walk, or somebody who wants to come just for, the get together afterwards. A nice chance to chat with somebody to
Yes.
discover that there is help out there.
Yes.
You're not alone in this, whatever the situation is.
Absolutely. There's so many resources, and I think that it's hard to, if you can't get out there and you can't access them, it's hard. But if you come out to these things, we will be more than happy to we're handing out flyers.
Perfect.
We're handing out all kinds of resources.
Helping people not to feel
And-
so isolated.
And we're going to be there to answer your questions, and we're going to hand out flyers and all kinds of things to community people to let them know that we're here for all people.
Terrific.
So there's going to be everything for everyone.
Awesome. Well, have a great day. I hope it's sunny and just a bit cool, not cold. Noon at the courthouse tomorrow.
Okay,
Thank you
great.
so much.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it. Have a great day.
Great.
We'll be back with more right after this.